Carillion's a FTSE 250 company. We've got a market cap of over £500 million. Our key market sectors are transport, health and business services. The IT infrastructure supporting that business involves thousands of PCs at hundreds of sites throughout the whole of the UK. 3 years ago, Carillion started a major cost management and saving initiative. It was called the War on Waste. All the major overhead areas were invited to contribute to the challenge. IT, of course, was no exception. My team identified a major opportunity in the area of printing. Quite a lot of the printing estate was not actually managed by IT at that time. The MFD devices, many hundreds of them, were managed by the local administrators out there in the business. This caused many thousands of invoices to be raised because of all these disparate and separate commercial arrangements with many suppliers. The IT help desk supporting a disparate estate that wasn't actually managed by the IT people. This caused many more support calls than were actually necessary. The cost of providing that corporate-wide printing resource was actually a hidden cost. So this was and became one of the major war on waste challenges. Our vision was to bring under central management the UK-wide printer estate. This would involve the 20 major offices and 400 sites spread across the UK. One thing was certain, the 7,000 IT users within Carillion didn't think they had a printer problem. So to undertake and get acceptance for a major change programme of this type was going to need very senior sponsorship.
At the time in the business, we had a big challenge to reduce our costs. This was a strategic initiative across the whole group, and we were looking to reduce our costs by around about £12 million in a 6-month period. So we really had to get on and really dig in hard to get this done. Steve and the team came to me with a proposal on a rationalisation of printers and copiers across the whole group, and the saving was very substantial and was a key project for us. We asked Steve what the problems were in getting this done, and he said obviously there was going to be quite a bit of resistance from all our business groups, that they were going to have to be mandated to make the changes that we wanted. And I basically said, look Steve, the size of the prize is too great to miss. Look, you just get out there, make yourself unpopular as fast as you can and get it done.
It was great to get John's personal sponsorship and board approval. We needed to get a project team together, but as well as that, we needed a partner that could actually deliver the goods on our behalf. We went through quite a formal process to find someone not only with the machinery, the commodity required to get the job done, but someone with the experience and the overall capability to support us through this change process. Of course, we wanted to get the best use of our existing printer estate, so a multi-vendor capability was also crucially vital to the selection process. We were delighted to find that Xerox had the highest level of capability, were able to assist us in creating our managed service proposition and taking over central management of the printer estate. Not only did they do those things, but they actually offered the opportunity for best value for money.
We believed we had around 2,000 devices, but with some 300 plus locations and 40% of those opening and closing each year, we did not have precise information. We assessed with Xerox what we had and what we actually needed. Our task was to work out what best practice would look like on one floor. Over a period of 9 months, we used that best practice to design a tailored solution for each office. Throughout the project, we made sure that we reused devices that were within their useful life, and at the same time made sure that we were standardising all new placements across our estate. With Xerox, we now have a complete understanding of our inventory.
When we audited the printer fleet, we found we had over 2,500 printers, faxes and scanners. We've reduced that to around 800 small printing devices and just over 400 MFDs. 2 years down the line, Carillion offices are quite different. We used to have about 50 people on a floor with about 15 printers. That's 3 people per printer. Nowadays, we've refurbished the floors. We've got as many as 70 people on a floor, and they share generally about 3 printers. That's a ratio of 1 to 20. In the first 6 months, we saved over £600,000 in measured savings. To date, we've saved almost 2 million. The journey goes on.
In addition to the cost savings across the business, there's also been significant efficiency benefits in the IT help desk and finance departments.
Calls we were getting were paper jams, ink cartridges running out, all sorts of error messages on devices that which the users couldn't understand. The volume of calls has drastically been reduced because we've standardised equipment of Xeroxes and they are now locally managed. The customer satisfaction has risen to 97%.
We completed an assessment with Xerox and found we were processing more than 1,000 invoices from various suppliers. Credits and reissues from the administration of printers was involving nearly 100 people in Carillion. Today, we have just one single point of contact at a fraction of the cost.
End user satisfaction has been a key consideration throughout the project.
I can do all my printing, fax, photocopying, scanning, all in one device rather than trying to search around the floor for different devices.
It's great, it's reliable. We seem to have far fewer problems than we used to have.
Because we've got a standard, they're familiar with the devices.
It's really made it work a lot easier.
The service from Xerox is great. Personally, I wouldn't go back to the way we had it before.
Organising central management of the printer fleet has undoubtedly transformed the way in which printing is perceived across the business. It's just now like a PC or a server. It's part of what IT do. We've saved almost £2 million. Our relationship with Xerox and the work we've done with the Xerox team has been an incredible success. In fact, it's a no-brainer.